hello. Testing, testing. I hope everything's okay. I hope everyone's having a great day. It is I, Pavo, back again with stream. Help me stream. I was like so ready, and then I was like, oh wait, shit, hold on. Turn my stream on. Cellular device. I keep track of chat while I'm streaming.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
I don't have two monitors.
I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Just, oop. Hopefully my stream is still working. Am I good? I think so. Hi. Put them a little bit. Am I really tilted off to the side? Alright, I see that I'm tilted. No, I'm not. Alright, cool. Just making sure I'm still alive, and functional as a VTuber. Anyway, hi, welcome back. The music out for me. There we go. Anyway, hi, welcome back. Where were we? We were doing Natlan World Quest, or not Natlan World Quest, Natlan Story Quest, that's right. I did some off-screen stuff. I think you guys, oh, hold on, get this up. Hang on. I don't want to fall, I just wanted the viewpoint. Okay, where were we? Yes, so last time we were doing Natlan story quests and stuff like that. And yeah, we gotta do a domain real quick, but I just wanted to show you off screen, cause I figured this would, because the last couple things I had were really monotonous. I finished the graffiti event, Traces of Artistry, and this is the whole picture. It's really cute. I like it a lot, actually. Very, very cute. That is my new wallpaper. Anyway, hi. I hope everyone's having a good time. Hello. I'm trying to open up chat. Why does chat not like me? Here we go. Hello. Okay, yeah, last time I did a little bit, because I was about to end, so we have to do, what's it called? The Night Kingdom domain. I didn't do it last time, or last stream, because we were really close to, like, wrapping up stream that night anyway, so today we're gonna be going back into it. I wanted to try to get Mualani built for it because I thought it'd be like thematically appropriate, but we couldn't get Mualani done in time, so we're gonna have to roll without her, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll just go in with my Arlecchino team. It should be fine. I think it's funny. I wonder if they did that on purpose. So like right down here is where like the Night Kingdom is, where we have to fight the Abyss, and there's a hilly turtle right there. Coincidence? I think not. I thought that was a mob I had to fight, and I was like, wait a minute, I think I need them for talent materials, but nope, they were some dude. Or another 30 meters. Yeah, there it is. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm just kind of vibing today. It's just one of those days, you know what I mean? You're just kind of like, it's not bad, but it's not like outstandingly good. It's just kind of like in the middle. Very mid. I guess I'd prefer a midday over a bad day, so. Anyway, let me know if audio's good. I'm pretty sure. I'm paranoid from last stream because okay, yes, my game audio is on. God. Okay.
So we're underneath Natlan right now?
That's because in the distant past,
we saw this last time.
Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization. Humans
Ruled
only
by the
established their
dragons.
own
Yeah, so
society.
basically,
So these are
the ruins
Saurian
here
ruins?
is. I think she means
Wait,
actual dragons. Yeah,
you mean
so
like the
basically
elemental
dragon sovereigns, like New Valette
They
and
had
stuff
their
like
own
that.
advanced civilization.
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the recent increase...
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
Probably not.
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
What?
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in!
I like how everyone's all excited to
eager to
go
get
fight
started.
evil, and Paimon's just like,
Then
zoink,
let's go.
Scoob.
We won't let anything stand in our way.
Alright, let's go. I like the music.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
I don't know, maybe we turn into the dinosaur that...
As a professional
I'm with.
trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natland's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I
This
design
girl's a
nutrition
gym
plans
bro.
as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on...
Those guys look familiar.
Hey,
We've
look,
fought them
it's
before.
bad guys.
Let's go.
It's the
Show no
abyssal
mercy.
versions of our little dudes. Let's go commit mass genocide.
Overruled.
Alright, Arlecchino's got the
Quietly
X.
now. Into the wind.
God, I remember what's it called? It's back in the day. What was it? Not back in the God, I sound so old when I say it like that. Not back in the day, but like remember like the really like bad, poorly written creepypastas that go like, and then she X'd her whole family, and I'm just like, oh no. And they didn't want to say kill, so they put down like X instead. You know what I'm talking about? Actually, speaking of written media on the internet, I had an interesting conversation with one of my friends a few days ago, and it was because of a TikTok I found, and it said like, oh, you know that the moment you get like, you're reading like a fanfic, right? And then, what's it called?
Whoa. The place we need to go seems really high
I
up.
got distracted. That thing looked cool. But yeah. You know the moment you read like a fan fiction and the introduction to it is like, oh, if you read a fanfic and the opening is like, oh, English is my first language. Sorry guys for my bad grammar. English is my first language. My parents died like 3 days ago. Blah 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 blah. You automatically know that fan fiction is going to be the best thing you've ever read in your life. It's on the scale of Shakespeare. Like, I don't know why. It's always the ones that open like that are just like, yeah, like everything awful happened to me all in this one thing and blah blah. And I'm just like, yo, why is it so well written though? Like, and not. It was just a reused asset. As usually, those things let you interact with them, but probably because my thingy is full, it doesn't really care. I like they have us use each of the story informed here. Oh, is it auto putting us on a track? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. Be lazy with my controller. Have to move it all the time. Let's go gambling. God, that's like such a big that like my friend group is saying. Oh, like the plot. That's yeah. I mean, fair.
Game's up.
Fun's over. I like how he builds a shield. It doesn't matter. Ow.
Everlasting
He has a moon.
Blood bear.
God, Arlecchino has such sick voice lines.
Let's light it.
I keep forgetting to put my color back on Bennett. The plot of Benton Alien Force. Wait. I don't think Benton Alien Force. You mean Benton Alien Force is fanfiction? I don't think Benton Alien Force. There is Benton Alien Force fan fiction, but I don't think the plot itself. Alien Force is a good show. I don't know. I liked it. I liked Alien Force. I think it was pretty neat. Chunky boy.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
Paimon, you don't even have to climb. You float, girly pop. I don't know what to tell you. Oh no. I was like, wait a minute. No, I don't want to go that way. I want to follow the amber, or whatever this is. Is this amber? I don't know if it's amber. It's a crack.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually have to go in there?
Oh, so I've
Paimon
you know,
just needs
okay.
to psych herself up.
So,
Don't push her through before she's ready.
for Chaska, I was like wondering, I'm like, oh, why does her eyes feel so familiar? And I'm like, oh, it's because it's Kingdom Hearts eyes. Like if you look at like how like the eyes are drawn for Kingdom Hearts characters, she has the same type of eyeball.
Paimon, you're pulling too hard.
You guys ready for something
Looks like we made it.
spoopy?
This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
There's abyssal
That
energy
overflow
everywhere.
of energy is probably what trapped
Yo, it's the
Kachina here in
realm
the
of
first
darkness
place.
from Kingdom Hearts.
From this point forward,
Oh my god,
everything
it really
we know
does look
about
like
the real world
I
no
was
longer
like doing
applies.
a bit because it was
Anything can
dark
happen
and there
here.
is the creepy stones, but it
I'm
really does
more
look like
worried
that
about
beach
how
from
we're gonna
Kingdom
make it
Hearts
out.
2.
We obviously can't go back the way
It's the
we
one
came.
where Xemnas
Do
meets
you
the
see
guy.
that patch of light on the ground?
I don't want to say
shining
spoilers for
down from
people
that
who haven't played
fissure in the
Kingdom Hearts
sky.
2.
Oh yeah, right in front of us.
Even though the game's a
So
little...
that's coming from up there?
You've been banished to the Shadow Realm.
It's so high up. Did we
I mean,
really
that's
fall
fair.
that far
I
down?
could also see that being a valid
Just like I said,
interpretation.
Our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely
This
unscathed.
is the distorted world
If
from
this was the
Pokemon
real
Platinum.
world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here,
That's it?
I feel like a Pokemon stream would be fun.
Right.
Don't try it now.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Hell
exactly.
yeah.
This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Scream really loud.
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama. Yes.
That means
and
you're...
Vichama's friend, Malcolm.
Oh, look, it's a soul of
I
light.
was completely lost to this realm
Tell a
until I
shiny
sensed a
Wooloo
mysterious
to
power
pop up
calling
and
out to
go
me.
for me.
It's like it was
If the
seeking me out,
Wooloo...
attempting to
Okay, the
reassemble
Wooloo that likes
pieces
the
of
cute
who I
anime
used to be.
girl, be shiny.
Of course, it could only... I'm sorry, I can only appear before
just-
you in this imperfect form.
I digitally spit on your phone to bless it.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that.
I got
Even after all these
0%
years, he'd
Wooloo
still
today.
take such a
What?
risk from under the power of the stone. It felt
Wait,
like our souls were
you haven't seen a
connected.
single Wooloo? Is there like an outbreak in Go or
Turns
something?
out
I don't know how
even our
Pokemon
regrets
Go
were
works
exactly the
nowadays. I haven't
same.
played that game in a while. But do they have like outbreaks or
Whether
something?
in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be... You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Ew.
Get back here. You can't go on. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
What the fuck, dude? I do on Tuesday nights, just been like, oh.
We won't be able to keep this
I
up.
probably shouldn't read chat
try
while I'm
another
trying
route.
to move like
This
this,
way.
because those things did some damage. I had 2 of them hit me, and look how much damage Arlecchino took, and she's got some defense. Ow. Uncalled for and rude. Do we not have a map of this area? Oh no, it's just there literally isn't one. Okay. It just gives us the Natlin map. Like it's... Oh no!
More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Okay, but also they're kind of in our way. It's not wasting time if they're helping us, you know, procure that bag. I don't think that's the correct terminology to use in this scenario, but whatever, I'm sticking with it.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Everybody stand up!
God, Arlecchino's so pretty. I love her so much. I like her bird theming. Haha, Peacock VTuber like character with bird theming. Oh yeah, I can read out. They do on Tuesday nights, but it's just been looking.
Oh, Paimon
I
can't
didn't know
see
that.
anything.
That's cool.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
It's like Paimon doesn't see anything. Paimon, there's nothing to see. It's a bunch of gross rocks and purple grass. Oh no, it's ghosts.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
You mean all the creepy ghosts?
Scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
Kill yourself.
It doesn't matter.
Kidding.
It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
It just like whispers, just like softly, just like kill yourself. I'm sorry, that's really mean.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
I feel really bad because I know this is supposed to be like a super for serious moment, but in my mind, I'm just, you know, like the song that's like the bones, like the spooky, scary skeletons. That song's going off in my head right now, and it's removing all tension from this moment. Why is my brain like this? I'll do my best not to get eaten by creepy wolves. I don't know if that qualifies as fun. I'm sure it does for someone. The internet's a very weird place. Oh no, ghosts.
We're here, Kachina! Oh, honey? You made it!
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Heck yeah.
Good idea. Let's go!
Oh god. Not what I wanted. Making my way downtown. Walking past. I don't know why I have like random songs in my head right now.
The birds come!
Here comes the catch.
Drop the thing, set them up with Arlecchino. That was a lot easier than I thought.
Here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere!
Sorry, I see like the little
It
like
almost caught me a
little
bunch
blue
of
glow from
times.
Yelan just still
The
there in the
Wyeth's
corner when my
power
model's
helped
not
keep me
loaded.
hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
Had a girl. You did so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
They're so cute.
Should we start heading back then? Actually,
Probably.
I have a request. Will you come visit the Wyeth with me? I can't
Fine.
exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the Abyss.
That
was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyeb of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyeb. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyeb can
there is
extend
like
their
this too.
consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyeb can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably
we
wouldn't
go.
even put a dent in the problem. Still,
Add some water.
we can't.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might
What, you
slow
be like
down the
actual
deterioration
Satan?
of the Night Kingdom.
It's like some abyssal Satan.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache. Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long. No, I'm fine. Just
Where's
up
the totem
ahead.
pole?
I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Wyeb. Not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be there for you.
You're all so sweet.
All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides, I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go, achieve your goal, and return to the world where you belong.
Thank you for everything.
You're a true hero.
Thank you. No one fights alone.
Aww.
Does your head still
fast.
hurt? Let me help you walk. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
God, Arlecchino's spear looks so cool. I mean, it looks fugly as a spear, but like as a scythe, oh, it looks so nice as a scythe. It gives us the vibe that it's like a living thing, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. I love Arlecchino's like the aesthetic of her powers because it looks so visceral.
Wyab, I'm back. My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab, can you hear me? Wyab?
Agent of Knight's Will.
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from answering our calls. All right, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
I'll help too. I mean, obviously,
Careful.
I think we're the only
We've
ones
got
that could.
company.
Oh, cool. An
Already?
Abyss Lector.
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly. He tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
You killed Malcolm?
I mean, he was kind of
He went
already
his
dead,
first way
but
through
that's neither here
without
nor
me.
there.
Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus on yourself. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril. No.
Key Conrian, look at the black star on his chest.
I thought this
God, I'm sounding so sarcastic right now, like it doesn't actually matter, but the lore implication of this are probably making Genshin theorists have a mental breakdown.
To offer themselves up to the slaughter.
I have nothing but respect for like video game theorists and all that, because like the amount of like brain power that I think has to go into that is crazy.
Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth.
I
They
mean,
possess no
you guys
power
prayed
at
to a
all.
one-eyed man for like an entire 3 generations.
The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like you. Don't believe
Crazy.
me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you,
Damn.
Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
That's what did Kachina do? Jesus,
Kachina,
that man is literally
Give me your
going
hand.
scorched earth.
feel that? I'm right here next to you. Thanks, Moa.
That's crazy.
You're right.
He didn't have
have
to dig
nothing
into
to fear.
Kachina like that.
Because
What did
I'm
she
not
do?
alone
God
anymore.
damn.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true
Excuse
source
me.
of our power.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down? It comes from our friendship. The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight!
Well said.
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this. Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you!
Oh,
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time he got a taste of that kind of power.
pop off, Queen. All right, let's go. Boop.
The power of flame.
I probably used Kachina wrong in this scenario, but whatever. Oh my god, Jesus. Mualani, calm down. He's already dead. Ow. I'm out of Natlan vibes. No. I'm like, aren't I supposed to make this blow up? I'm pretty sure I am. I do not fight Abyss Lectors as often as I probably should. Also, I'm pretty sure they're only enemies that spawn in, what's it called? Spiral Abyss, right? Whoop. We did it! That was a lot easier than I thought.
We actually won!
The two of you won together. Turns out he wasn't any stronger than the ones we fought in the past, even though Traveler wasn't one of the techable characters,
Fantastic
meaning
work,
we didn't do
Kachina.
shit.
Absolutely fantastic! This makes me so unbelievably happy. I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable!
I love Kachina's little cat mouth. It's so cute.
Huh? What's happening?
It's a name tag. Oh, it's an ancient name.
My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that mean you're...
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption.
This man's voice actor sounds very familiar. I can't think of it.
Seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As
Oh,
isolated
is this Jiraiya
individuals,
from Naruto
we
and
stand
the
no
dad
chance
from Fire
against the
Emblem Three
power of the
Houses?
abyss.
I don't know his name off the
It
top of
took
my head.
years worth of scars and lots of
He sounds like
unnecessary
that. Maybe I'm
suffering for
wrong.
me
Maybe I'm
to
delusional. I don't know.
understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Who are you?
Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wayab. Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Wow, Mualani literally has main character status now.
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Fist bump. Well, now we have to build new.
What's wrong, Mualani? So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's
Ooh,
what
she got markings on her now.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wayab first.
I wonder, because I know with Genshin, when you do certain character and story quests, that things about certain characters will change, like Ferina and her vision. So I wonder if now that we're with Mualani, if she'll get the same glowy stuff when she uses her alt or something, or if that's just for story content. It's giving, what's it called? Captain Earth.
That should be enough. Why up? Why up? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice, Kachina, my dear child.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay.
The self-doubt is so for real, it hurts.
I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
I just realized her little like blush marks on her face look like little whiskers.
In my eyes, Kachina.
That's really cute. They were real creative with Kachina's design.
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the
Aww.
Thank you, Wyatt.
It gladdens
There's a lesson
me
in
to
here
see
somewhere,
the
but I'm too dumb to
Pyro
figure
Archon's
out what it
plan move
is.
Another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, Wyatt, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
Oh no, the darkness. I guess in this case, the Abyss.
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
I'm like, wait, what? This better not be a character exploration. Oh no. Leave the Night Kingdom.
Ah!
I didn't expect like a monster chase sequence.
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
Gotta go fast. I definitely was not expecting a horror game chase sequence out of my Genshin Impact.
Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick, through the middle!
I wonder if you're actually able to take damage from that.
Come on, faster!
We'll never make it!
Wow, oh, they were right. The Traveler did finally get an upgrade for a weapon. Look at that, using the prototype sword instead of the dull blade like always. Oh no, we're stuck. I did not expect us to get stuck actually. Oh.
You've done well. Now come home.
I did not expect that. She's literally just Yang.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here.
How did she regain her strength?
Didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the Speaker's Chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Every great display of power comes at a price.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
That's smart. We saw what happened to Atea. I don't like talking about what happened to Atea.
What about you, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
What's interesting is
Let's
that
get going.
Paimon's doing
We
okay.
need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Into the eternal night. Alright, like from Maruvika. Oh, we're only at... I was gonna say, we're so close to getting another temple on the weapon banner. Alright, let's head over to her chamber and see what's going on. After I get my free stuff. Oh, Maruvika. That sounded really bad, I'm so sorry. The architecture in Natlan's really cool. I always have a soft spot for ancient.
Huh.
I got
There's
some
a
modern
lot
cultures,
less
but there's a
stuff
lot
here
of
than
ancient
before.
inspiration.
It's good to see you all here in one piece.
Oh,
I know you must have a lot
don't
of
tell
questions,
me.
but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
God, Cheska's sister does look a lot better than her. Why don't they make Cheska's sister a playable character?
All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
I am literally
She's
just
always
built
been
different.
special like that. She can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
We don't know why, though.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions.
Facts.
Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Huh?
No. That can't be.
That's right.
Less than a year.
But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mulani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Tevat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wyab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500...
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it, but there's still something I don't understand.
Oh, I didn't see the fish's
Those
little
memories
drop
showed
on,
me
like,
the Pyro Archon
on
from
the little
back then. And it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time, or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them
like
to a curse.
Furina.
But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame.
That's why her
Only
hair
by
glows
dying
blue,
before
or
my
has a little
time could
tint
I
to
have
it
the
sometimes.
chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wyab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wyab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old 500 years ago.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyab were going to pick from each tribe?
That's just me or
Yes.
them. My quality go really bad on
According to the
Paimon
plan,
for a sec.
each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The
I
six
did.
heroes
I
successfully
survived without
inherited the
you.
ancient
You
names
left
from
at the worst
500 years
possible
ago.
time because
But the
everything
intel
hit the
regarding
fan
the
the
plan
moment you
wasn't
left.
passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the sacred flame and the Wyab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wyab, Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
That
But
leaves
we
two
have
people.
less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final two heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyab. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all. You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose: fuel.
Fuel? So back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the two worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But weren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories? That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the Abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all. If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime. Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment. All right, you should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
Where are we getting thrown to? Oh. Oh.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Man, it'd be nice if we actually got to play as Maruvika in this scenario. Whatever.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
You know, it's gotta be pretty isolating for Maruvika. I know it's not the same Pyro Archon that was 500 years ago, it's a reincarnation deal. But it has to be rough.
500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You
That
can't
Madoka?
ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support.
The little sister sounds like the same voice actress as Madoka.
We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear.
That's rough, buddy.
That's just who he is.
Imagine,
Just
like,
remember,
God, it's like an
no matter
isekai,
what
but like
happens
nightmare.
in the future, we will always love you.
That's rough, buddy. God, imagine being reborn 500 years with all your memories and all your friends and people you care about are dead, so you have to keep doing the cycle over and over and over again.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something.
Oh, I don't like that phrase.
There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it.
Oh.
So, don't forget about me.
Oh, please don't tell me she turns into an abyss monster. Please, I can't. Genshin, if you do this to me, I will be very upset. I don't know. Bad Genshin. Don't make her into an abyss monster.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
God, 500 years of sins on one lady's back. That's a lot.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight,
instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
That is intense. I'm very scared now. The game just goes, oh, attend the banquet at the inn, and I'm just like, I just saw one of the most heartbreaking scenes in my life. I think I need a minute. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Imagine spending all of that time, like 500 years of just like, 500 years ago, you had a family, friends, happy, all that, war happens, and then you get reborn 500 years later, and it goes like, oh yeah, all those people you care about, your family, dead. The people you fought alongside, dead. Like, that has to be such, like, a traumatic, like, feeling in your gut, you know what I mean?
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. But it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... well... I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
God, the damaged sibling relationship is real.
You two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
Here.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked?
Well, I just had to make sure my mic was connected to the right thing.
When we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
You can tell us anything.
Maybe it seemed
Chaska's
unreasonable
dying. That's the twist.
With her before you
Chaska's
left,
actually
but
dying.
I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want...
So what you're saying is...
You deliberately provoked her so she'd take that impulse out on you.
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid. But it works pretty well.
That's crazy.
It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
But do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this.
Thanks for
I
confiding in
appreciate
us.
the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh.
Please make her a playable character,
There was a
Hoyo.
deeper reason behind their arguing. In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
All right, let's enter the inn.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Aww.
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Little punk.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
Oof, get called
I wasn't,
out, dude.
I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
Damn.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars.
So, what up?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Get riggedy wrecked, son.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
All right. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and her
I didn't see
companion
Marvika was
Paimon
over in the corner.
are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the
I
whole
love her
thing.
little fennec fox. I
They've
probably
agreed to let me
mentioned
learn
it
from
before, but her little fennec
With their
fox
help,
embroidery
I
on her
believe I can
her
become
her little bow
stronger
sleeve
still.
is so
And
cute.
let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the travelers.
I was gonna say, I'm like, did she do Chaska? Yeah, she did. I was gonna say, like, wow, damn, Chaska just got side rolled.
They too deserve to be called our heroes.
But no, I just have poor reading and active listening
Round
skills.
of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
Easy.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina? To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal.
Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion!
I'll also become a champion
Hey,
coach.
please don't make fun of me.
Aww. Talk to Maruvika. Oh, we talked to Kanish though.
My apologies. I knew more than I let on. Everything comes at a price, and most heroes aren't people who set out to become a hero.
That's true. From the Night Kingdom.
If you cling too tightly to your goal, you end up losing things that are far more precious. But in any case, we're now on the same page. I wonder how long before the two final heroes appear. From the Flower Feather Clan and the Masters
How
of the
much
Night
do you want
Wind.
to bet that it's gonna be Chaska from the Flower Feather Clan? I bet money it's Chaska. Like, they're not
Previous
subtle.
victory feasts, you'd always find me in the crowd singing and dancing. But after what I found out today, it's too...
It does feel weird seeing you so
wrong
out of
pipe.
sorts.
Is this another pearl of wisdom
I like
based
tried
on
to
your
breathe in
adventuring
and then it went down the
experience?
wrong pipe.
Well, Paimon agrees with the traveler.
I'm dying, don't mind me, I'm okay.
Together to celebrate Kachina's achievement.
Anyway, I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, Mualani kinda got
You're
hit
right.
pretty hard with,
Kachina looks really happy. And now
I was gonna
I'm
say,
being
I think
moody.
Mualani kinda got hit in the face pretty hard
Enough
with,
doom and gloom. Time
with
to shake
information
it off.
overload. Atea dying, shit turns out her birth was destined for, yeah, there she goes. Her birth was destined for like 500 years
All right,
in the future,
Kachina.
I guess.
What? Don't be. Come on, you're the star of the show today.
Alright, let's go rob. Time to pillage and rob. Oh, treasure chest. I didn't see that earlier. Hi, Chaska.
It's rare to meet travelers as strong and brave as yourselves.
My leg is
I raised
clipping
my
through
glass
the
to you.
table.
Anyway, my sister's already gone back to our truck.
Oh, we actually ran into her on the way here and...
Yeah, I'm planning on visiting home myself in a few days. To tell her and the rest of the family that they need to be extra careful. I just hope they take it seriously. The Abyss has likely sensed your arrival in Natlan by now. So exercise caution on your adventures as well.
I like how Maruvika's just away from everyone off in the corner.
It cost us a lot, but there'll be even tougher challenges coming our way in the days ahead, though. That includes you, Paimon. I can do a special one-off session.
No thanks. Hello, Maruvika.
Oh, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
It's poison.
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away.
Isn't your plan a little
Because
convoluted?
They had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time. For in 500 years, Natlan will be destroyed. It seemed too cruel. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short. And beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real.
Yeah, I guess she's
Imagine
got a
if I
point.
said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous.
I mean, I think it would take
I
a few
couldn't
million
make them
years to get to the
shoulder that
sun, but
burden
I don't know
with me.
about space travel.
Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
I'm suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
See, like last stream, I
Yes,
told you
it was.
guys, her family's
So when you asked
dead,
me who
not
my
because
sister
they
grew up
got
to be,
killed, but
the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrument. Still, it was an impressive achievement.
Oops, I skipped a thing. Oh. The buildings aren't around here anymore.
You feel lost, keenly. It seems to stir up feelings
My
of regret in
bad.
you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side. Your
Truly, you don't
resistance to
mean
the
me.
corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
Yeah,
I just wanna
we
help
can't
out.
just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Black stone under a white stone. Quest complete. I think that's everything for story
My
content
lord,
for now.
we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
That Aether? I couldn't tell. Is that Aether? Oh, yeah, him? That's Captain. That's one of the Fatui Harbingers. The girl who I'm playing as right now, she's also one of them. Arlecchino. Yay! Wait, that's wrong. Hold on. I did the thing. Hold on. Yeah, that's the captain. He's one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers. Well, I guess technically 10. He is ranked number 1, right? I believe. Wait, so if he's 1, what does that make Piero? Does that make him 0? I don't know. Is Piero 2 or 0? I thought Piero was gonna be 1. Oh. Oh, we get 500 Freemos for completing the story quest. That's neat. Flowers Resplendent of the Sun-Scorched Stoneger. That is such a long name. Oh, is this for, is it character quest? Oh, no, this is a Tribal Chronicle. Yeah. I don't know, insert Dora theme. Hey, you did it. Anyway, now that we have a 10 pull, let's do 10 wishes on the weapon banner and see if we get a weapon. We got something. We got another Fav Blade. I'm gonna have so many of these by the time this update rolls over. Don't you hit pity earlier on the weapon banner? I don't remember. I think you hit a pity earlier. Yeah, what does Marovika have to say to us after her whole little conversation, or is that it?
Oh, something else you'd like to know?
Oh, we can. The captain's
Our
whereabouts.
intel suggests he hasn't made any new movements yet. Although Kanich's investigation helped us confirm that he's being aided by someone from the Masters of the Nightwind.
Oh, that's probably
I'm getting
who it was.
closer
Never
to
mind. I don't know why I
narrowing
thought it was
down who that
Aether.
may be, but it's still unclear whether this person aided the captain out of willingness or coercion. If you learn anything about this during your adventures, please let me know. Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
Elemental energy in the
is
abyss.
the most formidable enemy in all of Teyvat. In the beginning, it took failure and tragedy to even begin to learn how to fight back. All of the methods you've seen in other nations were developed based on experience and insight passed down over generations. We know them to work, but few of us actually understand why. It's the same for the method we use here in Natlan. Ever since ancient times, elemental energy has been one of our most reliable weapons against the Abyss. As for the principles behind it, I'm afraid you might have to seek answers from someone older than the position of Pyro Archon itself. Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
I've got no other questions, milady. I hate that. Why is that written like that?
That also comes down to the long-standing effects of the Abyss. Our people's survival is inextricably tied to the Wyab, but their power has its limits. They cannot offer our people. Everyone in Natlan understands, and the Wyab have always been very strict about granting that approval. Still, there's no need to worry. The Wyab extend their protection. Oh, something
I've
else.
got no other questions, milady. That's so cringy. Anyway, as I was saying, oh, Captain. Yeah, that guy is the Capitano from the Fatuga Harbingers. He's very strong. He has power. It's cool. So it shows he has ice powers. Oop, I hit my mic. Oops. Oh, I didn't hit it. I moved the little base of it. Anyway, it showed he had ice powers in last stream in the cutscene he was in. What's it called? I don't know if that's his actual vision or if it's his delusion, because every Harbinger that we've fought so far, except Arlecchino, has had a delusion. Because Arlecchino, I don't think can wield one. I don't know if it's the fact that she can't wield one or if it's something else that I'm not so sure about. Anyway, we finished the main plot, but as you if you probably saw on my map the little red check marks. So it turns out that for Natlan, they're doing reputation requests a little differently. Apparently there's little tribe things we can do. I started the one for Mualani's tribe. It's just about some like scammers and stuff. I don't know what the newest one's about. You're basically just helping out each of the tribes. It's kind of cool. Where was I? Mualani, that's it. Hey, we got her leveled up more. Also, I can do my reputation requests, but yeah, let me run over back to the people of the Springs. I will switch off of my team. Oh yeah, I got more Freemos. Reunion. I will find you no matter the distance. Aw, that's so sweet. Great escape. The bounds trapping the path home are shattered. Light now pierces the chaos of the darkness, and then black stone under a white stone. Alright, let me switch back to my kitchen party. That's not my kitchen party. Here we go. Womp womp. I also still have to do like more grinding for what's it called? I did one of the, oh yeah, that reminds me. I just got over here, but let me quickly, I forgot. I did some off-screen grinding for Cookie for her weapon. I just did the one weapon domain for what's it called? For why can't I think of it? Which nation is my favorite story-wise? I really like Mondstadt. I know that's really basic, but I really like Mondstadt. It's a tie between Fontaine and Mondstadt. Those are the two that I like. Leeway was kind of okay. Inazuma, I'm a sheep for this one. Imazuma's story was pretty bad. It was not great. Well, I guess it wasn't like bad. It just wasn't like good. You know what I mean? Sumeru is pretty solid, and then I like Natlands so far. I think Natlands is definitely cool. But yeah, probably Fontaine or Mondstadt. I do have to make these, actually, for what's her face, for Baby, for Nahida's weapon. I have to grind more of that domain. Yeah, the Sumeru's exploration was rough. It was fun, but it was rough, sometimes. I think Inazuma's was worse, though. I have to run back to, Fontaine. I guess I gotta grind more of the thing. I don't know why I thought the purple was enough. I need the gold, little chain, right? Little pendant. Hold on. Right? Yes, I need one more. And then I also need to get more of the pocket watches. I'll just grind those off screen, because that's gonna take me forever. Here we go. Because I think I still have my my thing active. Yeah, we'll just go on with this part. I want to do this fast. But yeah, aesthetically though, so story-wise, yeah, Fontaine / Mondstadt. Aesthetically though, I do really like the country of Mondstadt. I think it's really pretty. But I'm super biased because like Mondstadt is heavily inspired off of Germany and countries near it, and my homeland is near Germany, or at least for like my family. So like I'm very used to like the scenery I see there and stuff like that, and it just really reminds me of like my family overseas and all that kind of stuff. So I do have a very like biased perspective when it comes to Mondstadt, so don't mind me. Let me heal up Yelan. Hold on, I forgot Yelan took some damage.
Take it easy.
Normal reward. We use normal rewards in this household. Yay! Do I only have one? I thought I had more than. Wait, do I only have one fragile resin? Oh no, I have 5. Where did it show the 1? Maybe because I was out. Maybe because I'm running out. I don't know. Anyway, we run to Fontaine. We're also running out of money too. I did build like 2 characters and building a 3rd now, so it makes sense I'm running out of money. But that's okay. Since it's Monday, all the weeklies have reset. Aha, here we go. I don't think I can make any of the Fatui, pocket watches, can I? No, I can't. I can buy them from the shop, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I have 500 star glitter stored up. I think it's fine if I use some of my stardust in the shop. I don't think it's gonna be that blasphemous if I do. This one. There we go. The shop doesn't reset for like another month, and I'm not only doing 10 pulls on this current weapon banner trying to get Kaza's sword, I'm also going to be doing pulls on the next weapon banner to get Engulfing Lightning for Raiden Shogun. So I am not that worried about not having Stardust. We got 6 of these purple watches. How many of these do we need to max out Kuki's weapon? Oh, we need so many more. Alright, well, I'll worry about that later. Oh yeah, speaking of... do I just bite the bullet and craft the one? I've been grinding. Yeah, I say I bite the bullet and craft the one. I've gotten enough of the red materials from fighting the boss, from the fire boss from Mualani. Yeah, no, I have more than enough. Yeah, no, we're fine.
I've learned much from you during this time.
What her weapon? I need 18 of the blue gears and so many of that. Okay. Well, let's see. Shattered, splintered hilt. Alright, got that done. Did I have to fight those stupid enemies? What a pain. Okay, anyway, back on track. Let's see. That was a good little break from the monotony. Let us head back to the people of the spring so we can go do their reputation request. That's 60 free primos. And also materials for Mualani. Oh yeah, back on I switched to Arlecchino for the quick grind. Let me go to Itching. Am I out of my double rewards? I might be out of double rewards and I'm just delusional. I think so. Okay. Anything I am gonna need to use condensed resin from here on out. Huh? Whispers of the Heart? What's that? Uh-oh. Aww. Oh yeah, those are rewards. I forgot that there was a chains you can get. There are little bands all over Natlan, and if you listen to them for like X amount of time, you'll get a reward out of it, or you get like the achievement. Okay, this is shop owner.
After all we've been through recently, it sure feels good to come back to visit the people of the spring. It's been a while since we last got in touch with Mualani.
Why don't we ask her to be our guide?
Mualani be our guide. Oh, Paimon just remembered something! Do you remember that journey to the mysterious island that we were never able to come? Yeah,
that's the legend? The one! Yeah, basically the mysterious island we tried to go to before was actually just a scam.
We must find a guide we could trust with our lives. That would make Mualani the perfect choice, wouldn't? We can invite her to be our guide and set off for the island. As qualified adventurers, we should never
You're thinking of the treasure, aren't you?
We should always keep the treasure in mind.
There she is. That's the Paimon we know and love. Alright guys, no one despise. Mualani is over at her shop.
sorry, we don't carry any black swimming floaters here.
But why? Black floaters look really cool.
May I ask whether you've had some bad luck lately?
Well, yeah, sorta. The last pair of black floaters I bought ended up getting bitten by Colas.
I knew it. I specifically asked an expert from the Masters of the Night Wind about this once. Black floaters bring bad luck. Also, have you by any chance become a mosquito magnet? Or found yourself overheating? Maybe even suffering a little heat stroke?
Yeah, that's exactly how I've been feeling. It's all starting to make sense now.
In that case, I'd recommend either pink or blue swimming floaters. According to the experts, bright colors can not only lift your mood, but also bring good luck. I'll even offer you a discount if you'd like. Just see it as a way of celebrating your luck taking a turn for the better.
You'd really do that?
Mulaney's so sweet.
Then I'll take one of each.
You got it. Well, hello there! If it isn't the Traveler in Paimon.
It's been a while, Mulani.
Good to see you.
Was all that stuff you were saying just now really true?
Of course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because she was wearing blue floaters, a group of Kaholosaurs came to the rescue and brought her back to shore.
Whoa!
But let's get back to why you're here. Are you looking to buy some water sports products? Come on, don't be strangers now. I can give you whatever you need. You are guests here, after all. It's only natural for me to give some gifts to you.
No.
She's so sweet. We love our
came here to
homegirl.
ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island from the legend.
A trip to the mysterious island. Oh.
Do you have any concerns, Mulani?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep. Your chief has already made that pretty clear. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide, we'll definitely be able to reach the mysterious island.
Then I'll have to explain some things to you first. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle New, and he's the best guide in the whole tribe. But apparently, even he has never successfully reached the island. With a good guide to lead the way, a journey should usually be fun and pleasant. However, going to the mysterious island is different, and I don't know if I can guarantee that. But since it's you two asking, I definitely won't refuse. It's just my duty as a guide to explain these things before I officially agree to go on the journey.
Paimon thought this would be a piece of cake for you, but it seems like we're actually asking a lot. Paimon will feel really, Mulani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Kolo just got back to the tribe. I heard he found another underground ruin full of...
Ooh, ruins, treasures. I want. Gimme.
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait for...
Who's Kolo?
Oh, he's currently ranked as the #1 guide in the People of the Springs. Besides the tribe's first chief, he's the only other guide who's ever made it to the mysterious island.
Really?
He's always out and about, so we don't get to see him often. Sounds like this is quite an occasion, though. Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Let me put up the closed sign first. Okay, come with me.
Journey to the Mysterious Island, Act 3. Where the spring returns to. Let's go check this dude out. Low key, I don't know why. I'm kind of feeling... hold on.
Trainee Forest Ranger Kale.
I don't know, I feel like using Kale right now. Venti, you don't mind if I borrow Stringless off of you? Barely level of talents. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go. I should probably use Nahida. Alright. I gotta actually put the work in to build Kale. I'll use Nahida for now, I guess. I should probably finish leveling my other Stringless. Also, while we're here... And have an R5. I'm about to have 2 R5s, Fat Blades. That's okay, Fat Blades are good weapon. Alright, let's see what this dingus is
The crystals
about.
you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. Here, have a look for yourself. As for the people you asked me to take along, next time, just save the trouble and let me go alone.
Oh my god.
Indeed. Well done. No wonder he's the best. I wouldn't dare to go more than 200 meters down into...
I wonder how much he made this time.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some pointers from him, Mualani? Who knows? Maybe he could save us some trouble on our trip to the mysterious island.
Ko'olo always treats his experience like trade secrets. He never tells anyone anything about being a guide.
Oh, okay.
Kinda seems like a nub.
But one day, I'll also be able to reach the island.
Aww.
That's him, right? Do you really think you'll be able to get his help?
Allow me. You must be the top guide of your tribe. I have a commission.
So
that
for
I
those
hope
of you
you'd be
who don't
willing to
know, because I
consider.
did this off stream, these two were the two that initiated this reputation request. I had to save them earlier.
Scholars from Sumeru who were bitten by the Koholosaurus?
Yeah, we saved them earlier. That was the first part of this adventure.
A commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates? If you're not a
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know. As long as the trip is a success, then the commission fees won't be a problem.
Oh? And where is it you want to go?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist. I wish to visit the real place.
Oh yeah, because
You
there
hear
was a
that?
scam.
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for the job.
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure you've also heard about the requirement for our trip, right?
Yes, I know. According to the legend, only those who are willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. I must reach that island, even if that means putting my life in someone else's hands.
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just a way to weed out those who do not have the skills to reach the island by themselves.
You...
You say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Ridiculous. Even if let's look at it the other way around. Why would I place my life in the hands of someone whose abilities are far below mine? That is what the legend is really hinting
This
at
guy's
here.
like actual
Many
ass.
guides in the tribe have received commissions like this, only to end up bogged down by their incompetent clients. How do you think I reached the mysterious island?
Well, I'm different.
That doesn't make much of a difference to me. You'll give up halfway at best, which is a waste of my time. And a waste of your commission fees. I can tell you're just looking to explore something new. If that's the case, then you can find another guide in the tribe. For example, new student over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes back everything.
I have things to do now.
Hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client to you because I know you're a teacher. In fact, I'd say it's quite the opportunity.
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island. Uncle knew.
I know. You're just the same as him. You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but still think that you have to follow the legend to the letter. Waiting for a cumbersome client to find you before even trying to set off.
Mualani?
The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for new, where's his proof? Why don't...
Yeah, no, that guy's an ass.
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the excitement was all about. I wasn't planning on getting into an argument with him again.
That Kolo seemed to harbor some kind of grudge against you, Mualani. Or maybe your teacher.
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best guide in the tribe can't stop talking about him.
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be more upset.
Leave it up to Mualani to take something so
course
negative
not.
and turn it positive.
Uncle Nu has also argued with Ko'olo before. I've already heard the same words several times now, but it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island.
You're also really hoping to reach the island, right, Mualani?
That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something super important and not to be taken lightly. I was really surprised when you asked me to be your guide today. After telling you about all the dangers with such a serious face, I didn't make you think that you're causing me trouble, did I?
Actually, Paimon did think about taking our invite back.
No, please don't do that. Actually, that is also a part of what Uncle New taught me as a guide. The difficulty of the trip is the very first thing that needs to be clearly laid out to the group. If you want a chance of reaching the destination together, you must first reach a consensus on the amount of effort that will be required. I always felt that my teacher is no less skilled than Ko'olo. But Uncle New has never been to the island, so Ko'olo always uses that to push us down. So, as Uncle New's student, I've always wanted to complete the trip to prove his skills. It's a pity that I've never had the chance.
But don't you have that chance now, Mualani? If you'd agree to be our guide, we're completely willing to trust you with our lives. With the help of the renowned traveler and her trusty companion, you'll definitely...
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aww.
You're making Paimon blush.
Alright.
Paimon big gay?
If we're gonna go, we should start preparing right away.
What was the
I've
meme?
already had the plans for this trip written out for some time.
What was it? It's like,
Come
is
with me.
blank gay? Or like, blank gay? Question mark? I don't know. God, it's been so long. I'm so old, guys.
That scholar guy. Paimon almost
I was
forgot he
in
was
like
still
middle
here.
school when Vine was popular.
Scholar
Middle school,
guy?
high school.
My name is Verandra.
I read for
Please use
Vines
it.
all the time as an
I
adult.
didn't expect to see you again, Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, and it's that lady too. Hello again.
Oh, excuse me. Jesus.
Excuse me, Miss
Why am I
Guide.
always yawny when I stream?
Since
I'm trying
we've
to
been
be like high
referred to
energy and be
you,
like, okay, guys, let's go.
would it be
And then my
okay for us
body's
to
just like,
join the
nah,
journey?
yawn, bitch, yawn.
I'm Mualani. Just call me by my... As for whether or not you can come along, I'm sure you've already heard the requirements.
Oh.
I admit that after coming to Natlan, I've encountered many things outside of my field of expertise. We'll set off with you as ordinary travel companions, and I'll pay you the usual commission fees. In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility of being our guide. And even if something were to happen to us...
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team. I could never agree to such a careless deal. Oh, don't tell me you think I'm the same kind of person as Ko'olo.
So you still refuse? Fine. Kariel, put the more for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide, the road ahead may be dangerous, so please don't follow me.
Verandra?
Now he wants to go alone?
Wait! Please don't do this in front of a guide. I can't let a tourist go on some dangerous journey all alone. Even my sweet mom would give me a harsh scolding if I ever let you do that.
I'm so sorry for the trouble. Really.
Don't say that. Although it'd be... How about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning at the monument near the tribe's southeastern slope. I'll see you there.
So you've decided to
No. My plan is to use some of our time together to turn you from strangers into friends. The kind we can trust with our lives.
That's your plan? Very well, then.
Wonderful. On behalf of both Verandra and I, thank you so much.
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
That's
We need
Mualani
to get
for you.
started on our preparations. Come with me.
Alright, accompany Mualani to the fishing shop. I feel a little bad that I didn't build Mualani right out the gate, but also, favorite character, I had to build her. Even if my stats are a little skewed, I like my crit damage, I definitely need more crit rate. Yeah, crit damage is the electro. I'm trying to see which of my artifacts I could probably switch out. Oh well.
Hey, Alafa! I've got some business for you.
We've been over this before. The name's Yellowfath.
I know. It's just that Lafa sounds so much cuter.
Well, since you're the customer here, I guess whatever floats your boat.
I need a camping tent with all the accessories.
Another
Only the best
commission,
you've got, huh?
Just so you know, a full tent according to your standards is gonna be pricey.
Here's
How
your
much are we
client
talking? Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care of it.
Oh, but that's not right.
We're clients after all.
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon. We're not working together like this is a hired commission, are we?
Oh, true.
Oh, no. We're traveling as close friends who trust.
That's what I thought. Honestly, I can be a little picky when it comes to camping equipment, and I don't want my friends to be paying for me. But don't worry, it's not that expensive. We're ready, Laffa.
Your total is 200,000 mora.
Isn't that still a lot for you, Mualani?
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either sleep out in the open, tired and weary, or simply spend a week's worth of pocket money and completely solve that problem.
Man,
I'd say that's a
this
great
girl
deal.
likes to splurge,
You call
huh?
that a week's worth of pocket money? Are you rich, Mualani?
That's not important. We still need to buy some equipment from another store. Come with me.
You know, I need to figure out how to do outfit toggles on my model. I feel like I could make a really cute seagull outfit that's based on like Mualani's bathing suit for my model. That'd be so cute, but that'd take forever. It wouldn't take forever to rig, but like it would take me a minute. And I also do have a commission. And I also do, so fun fact, obviously as you can tell, like I've mentioned, I made my own model. And I actually have a couple of commissions lined up of other VTuber models that some friends want me to make for them.
You call me
I have
uncle,
to
but
finish
I'm old
those
enough
first
to be
before
your
I even like
grandfather,
do
you
anything to
know?
this model.
Because
That
you're
doesn't
still
even include
young,
designing out the
Uncle Lon.
bathing suit, drawing
Hey,
out the
can you
assets,
help me
include
find
studio
something
paint, moving them
kinda
into
rare?
live 2D,
I
rigging
can
them,
negotiate the
figuring out how to do
price.
the outfit
What do you
toggle.
say?
Oh, it would take me a
Alright.
minute before I'd even
What
get
are
to
you
do that.
looking
I might
for?
have it maybe
record
by like
player.
the next, not next
Specifically,
Genshin stream,
the
maybe
kind
the
that's
next time
convenient
Genshin
to
gets like a
take
big
camping.
content patch,
Oh,
possibly.
that model is pretty rare indeed. I thought it'd be nice to keep.
Uncle.
Just don't break it, okay?
Thanks, Uncle Lon.
A record player? Does that mean we need to buy some records too?
Yep. And that's our next stop.
Yeah, because Mualani's outfit's really cute. I'd love to design like a little seagull outfit or another type of seabird for my VTuber as like a little bathing suit. And it'd be cute during summer, even though summer's passing now, we're in fall, but like I think it'd be really, really cute. I do. I don't know if I mentioned this in stream when I did my
Mualani?
re-debut, but I would love to
Have
do
you
like
finally
different
decided
outfits
to
for my
release a record
VTuber
of your own?
and like toggle between them.
She'd be the first I'd sign with if I ever did, but not today. I just want to buy a record. The one.
That's
Maybe I can think of a way to connect you with a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind to release a.
Whoa. Then we could produce some really wild tunes.
Some really wild tunes. Jesus.
Nice. That's the record also accounted for.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind for some advice once, and apparently, playing this song at night is an effective way to keep travelers safe and
Mualani
sound.
seems to believe in a lot of superstitions.
Well, if it
You know how it goes, Mualani.
Oh my god.
20,000 mora for this record.
Deal.
looks like Milani really is rich.
That should be about everything we need to buy. Next is...
What's wrong, Mualani?
Next, I need to find my teacher and get the map to the island. Besides the legend left by the first chief, there's also a map. Well, not just a regular map, it's more like a treasure map. It's full of strange symbols, almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. Guides must draw from their experience to decipher the map's meaning and understand. The chief made several copies of the map and distributed them to the first members of the tribe. The copies were to be passed down to future generations, which brings us to today.
Whoa. Hearing that is also making...
Yes, but the thought of having you two by my side somehow makes me feel a lot better. We won't let Uncle New down, right?
That's right! Let's go and find them together!
Let's do this. Alright, so we got our various items. Where is Uncle in 110? Okay.
Speed of light!
God, the people of this princess area is so pretty. Ah, it's a little magazine. Hello. could have made spirits of the Monsieur Nivillette. Oh, it's so cute. Moo. If I forget, it's a thing. If you read if you're a what was it called? I can't talk. If you're one of the dinosaurs and you come over here and you can actually talk to like the overworld dinosaur NPC.
Afternoon, Uncle New.
I don't know if that
I have
made
a big
sense.
surprise for you.
A surprise? Then
You saw right through me, as always.
did you forget that you had mentioned these two to me before? The ones who went to the Night Kingdom with you. In some sense, you could say that you've already trusted each other with... It's just that my feelings are a little complicated now.
Huh? Do you think that I'm still not ready yet?
No, I believe you are the best guide in your generation. After all, the journey to the mysterious island is no easy feat for any guy.
Don't worry. With our help, Mualani will definitely be able to find the mysterious island.
Yeah. This time, I'll definitely be able to prove that Ko'olo is no better than Uncle New.
Don't misunderstand. Since you've made up your minds, I won't try to stop you. It's just... Please listen to your teacher's words once more, Mualani. Our mission as guides has never been to prove anything. There is only one thing we must do. Guide tourists safely to their destination.
Yeah.
I understand, Uncle New.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman.
Ooh, pretty.
Take good care of it. You must return it to me.
Was this made with spinel fruit? For some reason, this doesn't look like a regular spinel fruit to me.
Right. Which is precisely why it's so effective.
You really know me best, Uncle New. All right. Traveler and Paimon, tomorrow we'll set off. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
Yay! Paimon can't wait for another adventure.
Someone trustworthy. Well, I would definitely say Mualani is someone trustworthy. Alright, I think we're kind of in actually a really good place to stop because we finished the main quest. We're gonna do the Mualani character quest, which will give us material. Oh, it even gives us boss materials for her and 30 of these. Oh, yeah, this is, and ooh, yeah, this is definitely worth doing. For sure, for sure. I wonder if, because I was gonna say, hold on real quick before we end the stream. So that gives us 6 of this. That puts me up to 36, which is really good. This puts me up to 60 of these. So I will actually be able to get Mualani up to a decent level. Oh, it's so cool. And it's not even taking into consideration the rewards that the normal quest gives me in general, too. Like books and stuff to level her up. Awesome. But yeah, alrighty. I think we're kind of at this is actually a very good stopping point for us. We finished the main story for Natlan, at least what's available at this current moment in time. And we started up the journey to the mysterious island for next stream. That'll be so much fun.
You always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Probably from here on out, my other Genshin streams, because if this is the 60 free primos, is for this one for Mualani, like a reputation request for the people of the Springs, because they also have one for Children of Echoes, and they also have one for the Scions of the Canopy. So I wonder if it's the same rewards for these guys too. That'll be interesting. So we might get stuff for Kanich, because he comes out next patch. And then we'll probably get stuff for Kachina, because she's out this patch. But yeah, I think we made really good progress. I'll do a little more off-screen grinding for Cookie's weapons so that I can finally get it to 80 out of 80. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I think this will do it for stream right now. I will talk with you guys later. Thanks for everyone who stopped by stream and chatted and said hi and hung out. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. I wonder what Natlan's got in store for us next time. Alrighty, I'm gonna log off for the night. I'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty, bye-bye, bye-bye.